Welcome back. School's back in session. We know, you know, and there's plenty of ways for kids to get to class and to school, but arguably one of the most healthiest ways is by bicycling.
But it can also be dangerous.
Sure.
Dr. Jamie Avila, a pediatrician with Baylor Scott and White McLean Children's, joins us live tonight with safety tips for parents and kids to keep in mind. So many kids are riding their bicycles to and from school, of course. Tell us why it's vital for children to always wear their helmets when biking or any other riding activities.
So bicycle helmets are incredibly important. Head injuries related to bicycle incidents account for about 26,000 emergency visits a year in the United States, and wearing a helmet alone has been shown to reduce significant head injuries by 85% and significant facial injuries by 65%. So that's a huge difference we can make by implementing that one tool.
And Dr. Avila, I'm part of this Generation X where the question is, what's a helmet? I mean, we just didn't deal with it growing up, but it's so important because studies show that head injuries are the most common type of injury in biking accidents. So what does it mean to properly wear a helmet then to prevent that injury, and what should parents be looking for?
Yeah, so to properly wear a helmet, the helmet should fit really nicely. It should be parallel with the ground. The children should be able to look up and see the lid of the helmet. It should come no more than about a finger or two above their eyebrows. And you want a nice tight fitting chin strap, not too tight, but you should be able to fit no more than 2 fingers under their chin strap. And if they give a big yawn, you should actually see that helmet come down nicely a little bit and give it a good shake. Don't be afraid to test it out because it shouldn't move much. You're looking at something that's going to stay in place when they sustain a potential fall.
Right.
So of course, beside helmets, what are some other safety measures that parents should ensure their kids are taking?
So just when riding a bike in general, you want to make sure you have a well-fitting bike for that child, that it's the appropriate size for their height and stature. You want to make sure the bike's appropriately fitted with like the reflectors, the safety devices. You want to make sure the child is highly visible to others around them, especially vehicles. And you want to make sure that, especially for children that may be biking to school or around their neighborhoods a little further, that they're aware of traffic laws and are sticking to following those traffic laws.
Yeah, it's a good point as well. Okay, Dr. Avila, you just touched on it a second ago. What should parents be looking for now when buying a helmet?
So one of the most important things is really looking where you're getting your helmets from. You want to go to reputable places. You don't want to be buying helmets secondhand. You never know what that helmet's been through, and actually helmets that have been in crashes should be thrown away and replaced. There is actually a commission called the Consumer Product Safety Commission that will put stickers inside those helmets saying that they're approved, and that's what you really want to look for in addition to those fitting things that we talked about before.
I will say the stigma with wearing a helmet, it seems to be gone.
Yeah.
Most kids don't have a problem with it. They look adorable with them on. And like you said, when they fit properly and they look right, I mean, it doesn't affect the riding or the performance at all on the bicycle. So, Dr. Avila, thank you for joining us today. It's very important that we really protect the old noggin here because, you know, especially in kids, we know we want to stay away from those concussions. Great advice today.
As I tell my kids, that's your moneymaker.
That's
so
it.
don't mess it up.